Wow, what a cool introduction to a podcast. Hello, and welcome to the Benzo Rehab Dungeon. Uh, it's a podcast that is roughly the Stanford prison experiment, but drawn out for you. It is episode 80. It is the 18th of February, 2022. I'm your host, Michael Deebs. I am joined, as always, by co-host Danko Suvin from the Instagram handle at DankDeluz. Also joined by John, the producer, from the Instagram handle at Discopathic. Gentlemen, starting with John, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm great. Yeah, I'm because it's my turn to be the guard in the Stanford experiment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're doing a little role reversal.
We love some role play.
Yeah.
And Danko, how are you as well?
Thank you for asking. I'm fine, but I did want to make one correction. Which is I feel, Stanford prison experiment. That's, maybe, but you might be romanticizing exactly what I was going to say.
That was because the other joke I was going to tell, but
every time that they open up this page, it electrocutes us, and we don't like it, and I don't know why you're watching it. You're hurting me. You're hurting your friend. Please help it stop.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say for the rest of the episode.
Cool.
I'm done.
You ruined my introduction to the next episode, which was going to be the Milgram.
Damn it! Experiment. Oh shit! I already broke my vow of silence.
Yeah, that was quick. You've broken a lot of things.
Yeah, I break a lot of vows. What can I say?
Also, my
talk to my ex-wife. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, ex-wife jokes.
Whoa.
What did you say, Michael?
Doesn't have an ex-wife.
No. I might.
John,
I could be married now.
We go to this first link. Did either of you watch this? I know I put it in the chat that I was going to talk about this. But I suspect neither of you got around to watching it.
I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
this is just my day job, Mike.
Yeah, and it's a British period piece, I'm guessing.
It's something like that. So what this is for the listener is the King's Man. I watched the King's Man. Not to be confused, the Kingsman, which is
I was going to watch this actually.
This is a prequel for. You did watch this?
No, I was going to. I did actually read your announcement, your very important announcement.
Yeah.
And I was going to, but then I didn't.
When the boss talks, people listen, and normally people do stuff, but because I'm not extending that same courtesy.
So if you take a poop for 1 week of every year,
okay, yeah,
then you get a whole week of pay for pooping.
And
that's how the math works.
Have any restroom breaks? You're correct.
Yeah. Or you could split it up to 10 minutes every day. That's a fun fact for folks, if I remember correctly. If you spend 10 minutes pooping every day,
that's something.
You get a week. You get a week free.
And it's praxis.
And it keeps you regular, so long as that's a tautology.
It is a tautology.
Pooping is pooping.
Yeah.
Anyway, how's this movie? Is it better than talking about pooping?
Yeah.
This movie was a real dog's ass of a movie.
Man, are we ever gonna like anything?
Yeah,
I don't think we're allowed to like anything
I've actually watched
anymore.
plenty of things this week that I liked. This just wasn't one of them, and I need to.
Yeah, but are we ever gonna like anything on the podcast? That's the question the listeners asking. No. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
This is pain and only pain. So the King's Man, I'm going to just go ahead and deliver some spoilers. So if you really care about this dog's ass of a movie, I don't know, skip ahead 2 minutes or okay. Dorian is taking his headphones off. Good. Probably didn't even hear me noting that he took his.
Yeah, you were talking shit. I can see it in your eyes.
I knew you were talking shit. That's all I need to know.
That's the only reason I'm putting these back on. Is I know.
So
I'm not going to listen to spoilers. You just know that I know that you want to talk shit, but you can't because I'm listening.
Starts out with Ralph Fiennes Fiennes, maybe. I don't know how to say his name.
Ralph Fiennes.
But he's the is it Fiennes? Why's it got
I
all
don't know,
those
man.
extra fucking consonants and vowels in there?
I don't know.
Anyways, he plays the Duke of Oxford. Oxford is what it is, and he's a pacifist at the beginning of the film, and he's traveling around Africa during the Boer conflict with the English, and the English are running an internment camp. And he's like, "Oh, this is very naughty," but then there's like a guy that snipes his wife, and that's not cool. And then they kill the guy.
It's kind of cool.
Later, this guy, the Duke of Oxford, and his wife had a kid, and her dying breath that she's like, "Oh, don't ever let him see war, darling," and then she dies. And then of course, time passes, and we enter like the proceedings.
And he forgets.
World War I, which is a very big war for a lot of people.
I guess.
So now of age, the son that was not supposed to see war per his wife's dying wish is now of age to fight in the war.
Which is 11, right?
Yeah. that's when a British man becomes a man, I guess.
No, that's Irishmen are yeah.
Oh yeah, no, these guys aren't Irish, they're British.
British, you wait until you're like 16.
Yeah. So inexplicably, even though this guy is a pacifist and he vowed that his son would never see war, his son is training with it doesn't really like describe where he's from, and I'm forgetting his name. It's Sala, I think is his name, something like that. But Sala is kind of like your typical like Hollywood representation of like a Zulu warrior kind of guy.
Oh
so
no!
For some reason, his son and this guy are training together with knives.
Oh, I thought you were saying that was his son.
No,
his son is a Zulu warrior.
Worse. Just still not great. But,
he had a very black wife.
Yeah, no. The representation of this character is not great, but that would be miles worse. No, the son is a regular English kid.
Okay.
But despite all
a
this,
regular one,
a Duke's son.
He was his son's not black. His son's normal. He's a regular guy. Sorry, go on.
You are putting some words into my mouth here.
Yeah.
But anyways, they're training with knives like in super close combat for some reason.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. And he's like, "Pa, I want to join the war." And of course, Dad's like, "No, don't join the war." And so war anyways.
I only hired you a black knife instructor to keep you from wanting to go to war.
Right? Yeah.
You can't do a violence. You have a Zulu spear.
Also, he teaches his son how to pilot planes.
He gives him Panzer chocolate like every year.
For not preparing him for war or not ever wanting him to see war, he sure does a whole lot of war preparation for this kid. And the backstory for the Duke of Oxford and why he became a pacifist is because he was used in like imperialist takeovers of various countries, and there's like a flashback to him like just stabbing generic people from other countries.
So this is just a movie of like a white guy stabbing a bunch of brown people.
It sounds like it.
Kind of in the beginning, yes, and then it deviates into a weirder, like worse way, which is why I wanted to talk about it.
Because it becomes like they're in conflict in Russia or something later, right?
So we all know the historical lead up into World War I. There's lots of things happening in Russia. There's lots of things happening in Austria, blah, 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 etc. A duke named Ferdinand gets assassinated. What this is all caused by, according to the movie, which the movie's not trying to be historical. It's trying to be an action flick. But the villain of this movie is a Scotsman who wants Scottish independence, and so he gathers this cabal of secret operatives together, one of whom is Rasputin, one of whom is Mata Hari. I'll get into one that comes in later in the film, which I guess is supposed to be a lead into World War II. But
and one is Gandhi, and one is Hitler, and
I mean, basically, yeah, all these people that are involved in World War I and the start of World War I, including the assassin that kills Archduke Ferdinand, is
so it's the Scottish Black Hand. They just
it's like the Scottish
weird.
Black Hand basically causes all this, and the goal is Scottish independence through getting rich off of the war profits. But yeah, also notably absent from the film are the French. The entire film is spent trying to get the Americans involved in the war, like a real, we got to get the Yankees over here to come save us all sort of thing. The French are like completely absent from World War One. Rasputin is like poisoning / influencing the Romanovs to like get involved in World War One. It's fucking wacky and dumb and doesn't make any sense. And the fact that it's all like Scottish independence guy bad, it's like also like a troubling narrative to roll with in this.
Yeah, not ideal.
So the regular sort of the guy's kid dies. He sneaks off to join the war by taking a Scotsman's place. And then he gets a hold of some super secret intelligence, and then when he gets back to the Scottish like trenches, he's mistaken as a German spy because he doesn't have like a good Scottish accent, and so he gets shot in the head. This actually happens. Like, that's not a joke.
Wow, that's cool. That's cool.
And so the Duke of Oxford, now very troubled by his son's death in this war that he was trying to stay out of.
Which, by the way, just really quickly, that what you just said about the way he dies that's the kind of thing that I would make a joke about happening watching this movie.
Yes,
probably. Like, that's the kind of dumb shitposty thing that I would make up.
It's very stupid, and this is what takes pacifist Duke of Oxford guy into pro-war. Let's find out whoever is behind this whole thing, and we have to kill him now. Sort of stuff. So they track down the Scotsman who's behind this all is codenamed the Shepherd.
It's creative.
And,
it's very good.
All of his operatives have a ring with like a shepherd's crook imprinted on it, which I guess is like how you manage a secret society.
You gotta have sigil rings, sure. Yeah.
So they assault the shepherd. Duke of Oxford, pacifist guy, becomes a super badass warrior once again and just kills shit tons of people on his way to the shepherd.
To him, Scottish people aren't people, though.
Yeah, fair enough. He's not
British,
actually
so,
killing. He's just
he's
putting some animals down.
Yeah, I mean, he's a shepherd of sorts.
Yeah,
the sheepdog.
So,
is it Chris Kyle?
The shepherd ends up dying, and then I think the guy that takes his place is supposed to be Hitler, but he doesn't have the mustache.
Really?
Yeah, it's
nice.
It's that German guy that always plays like weird, creepy dudes. You know what I'm talking about?
Christoph Waltz?
No.
I was gonna say it's disappointing.
Actually, if you scroll down, John, maybe there's a picture of him in here somewhere. No, I guess not.
Is the damn it, I forgot this guy's name.
He was in Inglourious Bastards as well.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Stanley Tucci.
The only other reference I have is that he was in some of the Avengers movies as a villain. But
what the fuck? Who are you talking about?
Did you watch Django Unchained?
Oh, so long ago though.
Do you remember the doctor?
John, just look up the King's Man IMDb, and we can put this to bed. But I think this guy is supposed to be Hitler. I don't think it's ever said out loud. I watched this when I was on a lot of NyQuil because I was sick earlier in the week.
Hell yeah.
But after I watched it, I was like, is this really the plot that I think it's supposed to be? And then it turns out that yes, this is really the plot that I thought it was supposed to be. Keep going down. Oh, Daniel Bruhl, that guy.
Daniel Bruhl.
Click on his picture.
Oh, I was thinking of somebody else.
Yeah,
Daniel Bruhl. I think we're thinking Christoph Gans or Christoph Waltz.
Probably.
Oh, maybe I was. Yeah.
So I think
it should have been because he should be in everything.
This guy is supposed to be Hitler in the movie or something. Go back to see like what his casting role was. Oh, Eric John Hanussen, whatever.
Baby Hitler.
So he takes over at the end. He's the new shepherd now, and at the end of the movie, and this is going to be a big spoiler, but I don't care because it's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. He enlists a chap known as Vladimir Lenin to be the next like kind of mover and shaker in Russia that makes bad things happen in the world.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's very good.
So this movie sucks and should be burned and only serves to like, I don't know. It claims to be anti-imperialist, and then it does like British people are actually the best stuff. Though.
Yeah. It's I also really I appreciate that I don't think you ever named the character that this guy plays.
Duke of Oxford.
Fines. That's not his name.
That's the son and the Zulu warrior guy, Salo, I think his name was.
That's my favorite movie.
Or Sala. Practicing knife fighting. This is before the war even happens.
Can I make my joke?
Yes, please. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's good that you never said his name because he played Voldemort in Harry Potter. I got so distracted by you being so rude. I didn't even construct it well. Otherwise, I'd be very funny right now, but instead I'm not, and it's your fault.
Yeah. I'm glad we stopped for that.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's that movie. We don't have to focus on.
Ray Fiennes played Voldemort in the Harry Potter films. He who shall not be named, and so it was funny.
Begging you to watch
when Mike.
We get the joke. I didn't name him. He should not be named. Yeah. Whatever.
This guy loves lib movies, huh?
John, next.
Yes. Next.
We've got a theme for today.
Oh, dude, I love this shit. Oh God, I wish this wasn't spoiled for me previously. I would love to react to this fresh, but this is so good. Do we have the trailer?
Upcoming Utopias is the name of the podcast.
Do we have their sales video?
Well, that's the play button.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure if it.
Just a little easing.
I'm so excited. I'm very excited.
So this is a project called Cryptoland, which is being run by some guy who had a prominent role in the blockchain at some point or something like that. So he's like unnecessarily wealthy for dumb reasons, probably.
He's a guy that owns 0.5 of a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, this is a project called Cryptoland. John, go ahead and please play the video here.
Do you want to be part of the world's first physical crypto island? Here's how. Cryptoland is an international hub for the community to come live, work, and have fun and enjoy a first-class crypto lifestyle. A private island with a complete ecosystem that represents the blooming crypto space. A paradise made by crypto enthusiasts for crypto enthusiasts. Cryptoland has 3 main areas: Cryptoland Bay, House of Dao, and the Blockchain Hills. Cryptoland Bay, composed of multiple crypto-themed zones, such as the Crypto Beach, the Working Hub, and Cryptoland's Resort, among many others. House of Dao.
How's the beach crypto themed?
It's fake.
It's fake. Yeah.
That's actually probably the best description of it. but
the sand is made from the ground up bones of endangered animals.
They actually found a way to turn climate change into a fine grain, and they're just coating the beach with it.
Pure manganese.
Playing it though.
I really hope that this is like an elaborate, like the next level of like elaborate
Like Fire
cryptocurrency scam. Yeah, like or those like libertarian utopias, like all these like people are going to trade in their half a Bitcoin, and then this is just going to be like AstroTurf on like a pile of sand in the middle of the ocean.
Well, what's going to happen is they're all going to like hand in their like all of their crypto and their passports, and then they're going to wake up with their kidneys missing as they're running on giant hamster wheels in order to keep the GPUs running.
I've got bad news for anybody that thinks it's going to get that far, but we'll get into that later. Just keep living the
There's no island, is there?
All right.
Now, the amazing crypto startup village created to attract and incubate the world's best blockchain projects. And the jewel of Cryptoland, the Blockchain Hills, the exclusive residential area. If you want to own a piece of crypto land, this is for you. There are only 60 parcels of 1 acre each available for visionary investors to acquire land in the coolest place on earth. Last but not least, in addition to the 60 parcels, 1 parcel has been reserved to build the Vladimir Club, a members-only club just for Cryptolanders. Introducing Cryptolanders, our NFT collection. Besides their amazing design, each Cryptolander grants you membership of the exclusive Vladimir Club, allows you to participate.
I mean, it's already on a fucking island, right?
Yeah, but you can get exclusive inside of exclusivity. All right.
It's like one of those islands inside of a lake.
Has.
You know, it's like it's inside of a lake, inside of an island, inside of a lake.
Yeah, like you can't take your fucking grandma here.
No. Well, does she own an exclusive NFT?
Yeah, or you can't bring guests.
Your grandma is both not cool enough and doesn't have new enough organs to be harvested.
Yeah. My favorite kind of place to party is a place where I'm not allowed to have people. Yeah.
Only the other weirdos like you that live in 60 houses on this island.
Yeah. I really want to get into an exclusive club where only people that own NFTs are allowed.
Yeah.
That sounds so... I'm sure it has a distinct scent.
Benefits. Vladimir Club membership. Something that is made up and doesn't exist yet.
Creative design. What?
They put houses in a row.
Justin Trudeau's ugly face is blocking my view. If you could hit that X in the bottom right there, John.
Nothing.
That was we only have 2 benefits so far. I think there's a third one that may pop up.
I would hope so.
Participate in the creative design of the club and gives you voting power over management decisions. If you have,
it's an HOA.
So the natural born right in most countries.
It is, yeah. It's just an HOA. Yeah, that's good.
It's a crypto HOA.
Yeah,
crypto
HOA just like pretends to be something else while like still harvesting your organs,
and then like fining you for having the wrong kind of grass in your yard.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So actually, this isn't the video that I saw. There's a cartoon that they made,
another one,
which is incredible.
In a moment.
Okay. Okay.
Not the longer 30-minute one, because we don't have time for that. We have lots of other fake places to visit tonight.
Surprise! A lot of places are fake.
Yeah.
Even the happiest ones.
So that's
wink,
basically
wink,
the end
cough.
of this one.
Cryptolanders. There can only be one.
No. Just hit the X because we have to look at the rest of this site. Scroll down and what people think about Cryptoland.
Better than Little St. James.
What are people saying about Cryptoland? Go ahead and zoom in a little bit so we can read these tweets. There we go. Last tweet, January 18th, 2022. Guys, you won't believe it, but this project is going to blow your mind. Just look at the video. At Cryptoland, #Cryptoland, #NFT community, #OpenSea, #Fiji.
That was exactly a month ago. That is a bad sign.
Yeah. Landslide, the Cryptolander, January 13th. Another week has passed, and another week in crypto land. I've never been so happy to be a part of a community that comes together through thick and thin. I'll support this project until my last breath.
Oh, Jesus.
A lot of hashtags there.
That's a bad
sign. And then December 22, 2021, Crypto Project wants to buy an island. It's just a link to a thing about crypto land. And then, so not a lot of recent tweets. Go ahead and scroll down a little bit further, John. We are changing the world as we know it.
I know.
That's from Carlos Matos, who is from New York. I don't know what his involvement with the project is, but
who the fuck is Carlos Matos?
Yeah. Well, Carlos Matos from New York.
Probably the only Carlos Matos in New York.
There's only one there, I'm sure. If you look through the yellow pages, it's the only guy named Carlos Matos in New York. Scroll down to the next little blurb. The problem we are solving: digitally united but physically separated. Most of us in the crypto space, when we turn off our screens, we still live in fiat environments. But what if we could improve the physical world around us to be more aligned with our passion? This is happening. It's called Crypto Land. Keep scrolling down. It just gets better. Mission: be a part of the world's first crypto island. We are building the #1 crypto destination on Earth, a crypto paradise where the community can surround themselves with other like-minded individuals. A powerful ecosystem by crypto enthusiasts for crypto enthusiasts.
I'm sorry.
Ethos.
I need to interrupt you, John. I put into the chat on Zoom here. We use Zoom, guys. A video which will clarify for everyone who Carlos Matos is. And it's a fucking amazing video.
Oh, good.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
It is actually this guy, isn't it?
Hey,
wow.
Hey,
yep.
Hey. What's up, Big
Holy shit.
Hey, everybody.
Oh my
name
God.
is Carlos Matos, and I am coming from New York City, New York.
He is from New York.
I am so excited. I am so happy. I am really so thrilled to be right now sharing this amazing, glorious, super, and exciting moment of my life with all of you guys.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Man.
So we can all trust this guy.
Yeah, this guy is acting like it's his first grift. He's really putting way too much fucking energy in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're only allowed that much energy if you're doing like a pyramid scheme type thing. Then you need it like to stay afloat,
I think he might be doing a pyramid scheme. I think.
Well, yeah. But like if you own Avon or something, that's when you're allowed.
I mean, like, never mind. We don't
Different types of pyramid schemes. There are species.
Like and also this Carlos Matos guy, who believes that he actually lives on Crypto Island and not in a cardboard box somewhere.
No, yeah. This guy, I mean, I'm sure he's well off, but he does not live on that fucking island.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah. Anyway,
I thought
why nobody lives in Crypto Land yet.
I thought he seemed like a paid actor.
No,
oh, he does seem that way. But...
He's self-employed as an actor.
And before we click away from this one, can one of you read the title of the video?
BitConnect annual ceremony highlights.
Oh,
Carlos Matos from New York.
I just love. I love the idea that that's on his ID. It's on his passport. It's Carlos Matos from New York.
It's like how they used to identify people, like Jesus of Nazareth.
Right.
Helen of Troy, Carlos of New York,
Carlos Duke of York.
Oh man, no! Please don't make him a duke.
Who was the name of the duke that we were talking about earlier?
The Duke of Oxford.
Thank you. Good guy.
Keep going down, and here is here's one of the videos that we should watch.
Oh,
hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is my boy.
So they're just getting anybody to come build this.
Oh yes, most of Cryptoland's organization is composed of of a decentralized group of freelancers and contractors. That is to say, whatever suckers we can find.
Oh yeah,
anyone we don't have to pay employment insurance for.
So go ahead and play some of this. We won't watch the whole thing because it's entirely way too long, I believe.
But it's so good. Yeah.
This coin is an NFT.
What's up, guys?
And this coin is named. Can we spoil it?
Fuck. I forgot.
Connie.
Connie. Yeah.
Connie the coin.
Connie the coin. That's right. Yeah.
Which is bad name for a con.
Well, also
his good, maybe very good.
His introduction here is like, well coin to coin or crypto.
Yeah.
And like,
well coin. Yeah. Just puns that are not puns.
It's pretty bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's watch some of this.
But a quick question before we do that is I need us to meditate as we watch this and come up with an estimate of how many people have drawn or animated this coin fucking people or being fucked, because it's happened. And how many are being sold as NFTs?
John, that's not something you're allowed to look up on the podcast.
Connie the coin railed out.
Just so we're perfectly clear.
I'm doing it on mine.
Can't tell me how to live my life.
I can.
You're not my supervisor.
Well, I'm more than your supervisor. I'm your friend.
He's your hypervisor.
But yeah, let's go ahead and play this.
So I muted this and set a paused it at first because that's how like the level. I thought it was a YouTube commercial.
Well,
so,
yeah,
like,
this looks like a guy that's about to sell you the worst supplements you've ever had.
Yeah, so initially I muted it so that we could get through the ad until I realized that no, this is the video.
No, this is what Cryptoland is.
Isn't it? An ad for 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 an ad.
It's a YouTube ad.
What's up, guys? I'm so
sorry.
What's up, guys? They always start that way.
I made all this fuss about us not starting, and then I didn't think we were going to start. But the title of this video is the world's first real life crypto island. In brackets, you can stay here. We're going
just clarifying. We have a room for rent.
We're going to dispel that myth soon, but go ahead and play this.
So excited to bring you Cryptoland.
Sir, welcome to Cryptoland. All the other king crypto.
He said well coin.
He did. Well, not even real puns. They couldn't afford real puns.
The jokes that Dorian and I were making before we led into this were just us recounting what we were about to see. Continue, please.
Cryptolanders have been arriving from all corners of the world.
So picture this. You descend upon Cryptoland in your luxury helicopter, arriving on the Cryptoland dock. As you step out, concierge and bellmen are there to take your luggage.
I was going to say.
This beautiful pier. You check into your super easy, hassle-free check-in, because this is all done
check-in at a hotel.
Scan your QR code, check in with your wallet. That's it. Then, after that, your private Lambo pulls up and takes you to your luxury room. Whether that means that you're staying in the blockchain hills with your own villa because you're a king cryptolander, or
wait, I thought that they were selling houses. These are hotel rooms?
Well, no, he's
neither.
saying whether you're staying in your own villa because you're a king cryptolander. So this is somebody who's like, oh, I want to take a vacation to my island house.
They're timeshares.
Yeah, they're probably just timeshares.
But two things. Number one, that John, if you've ever seen the movie The Producers or the play, you would know that you can sell the same thing to 1 billion people so long as you never plan on giving it to them.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, I hope it ends up going back to him. I'm sure it will. But the guy sitting next to our narrator, this like kid, looks so awkward and terrified. as this is happening, and I
was
love
going
it.
to bring it up, and he keeps on like starting to say stuff, and then he's like cut off by the weird goblin-y sounding guy.
Yeah. Not to voice shame, because all three of us have these beautiful voices. But God damn, that guy sounds like shit. Just amazing shit. Anyway, let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Or it means you're taking to your overwater bungalow, like in Fiji or French Polynesia, with the crystal bottom so you can see all the fish below. If you've been following my Twitter, then you kind of probably know what Cryptoland is, especially if you watched the video. This is something that is kind of very near and dear to my heart, because I've been in the crypto for 10 years, and the whole time it's pretty much lived online. And living online in crypto, it still makes us feel quite isolated. And so I believe it's super important for us as crypto communities and as passionate crypto people to be able to be surrounded by like-minded individuals. And if you're watching my channel often, and if you're not subscribed already, make sure that you do that. You know that the House of DAO is something that I've been working on for a long time and that I'm super passionate about. So, one day about 7 months ago, I got a Telegram message from Max.
Philosophers of ancient China would just kill themselves if they knew that they were
right
in any way being used this way.
Well, the DAO is not, but
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, is it would evoke such passions in them that they would just off themselves, like despite all their like stoic kind of principles that are way cooler than like the modern interpretations of stoicism.
The real big dick stoics.
Oh fuck no. And
then but so he's under he seems like a dumb guy. Maybe he is under this impression, but he seems to be under the impression that the reason that there isn't a Bitcoin Island is because Bitcoin is an online thing. Yeah. But the reason there isn't a Bitcoin Island is the same reason there isn't a money island. You don't go on vacation to like Pound Sterling Palace. It's fucking weird. It is strange for you to do that.
I can't imagine the I don't know. Just being in a community of people who are always like, so the money we all invested in, pretty cool, right? Let's talk more about the money we all invested in.
And I'm sure there's a lot of that going on, but holy shit. Yeah.
Let's watch a little bit more of this.
It just like how many houses were there? There were 60 houses.
60
houses. So it's gonna be 60 nerds like literally blowing each other in
there's lots
human
of temporary
Ouroboros thing.
A hotel that you can stay at.
I mean, this idea, as stupid as it is, would be ingenious for like the new HBO show, like the new like Righteous Gemstones or something. It's just a bunch of fucking nerds stuck on Crypto Island, ripping one another off and like burning down one another's houses, like fucking one another's dogs in revenge. And I love it. I think I wish it would happen.
That would be great.
No,
just so we can narrativize it later.
To happen as well. But again, I keep alluding to this, but we're gonna have to throw some water on this fire eventually. Put a wet blanket over it, maybe.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the
Mike's a wet blanket.
Oh no, I was just saying I'm waiting for the headline that like if this place ever does happen, that like the fire trucks like weren't deployed to the burning house because of like a router fucking like went down, and they couldn't like do a Bitcoin transaction. So the fire department couldn't get to the fire.
Wait, we would love to. We want to help you, but
there does not seem to be very much infrastructure planned.
Oh, nothing. With our own Bitcoin hospital.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you gotta get like life flighted out to some other island in Fiji and hope it works out.
Yeah.
But I love the idea of someone, because how is a fire going to start in crypto land? it's going to start because someone's fucking like computer overheats and is like plugged into this like horrible electrical outlet built by 13 different contractors. And
it's just extension cords buried in the ground.
Just a daisy chain all around the house. But once that fire starts, it means that you don't have money. Right? Well, no, that's not actually how it works. It's decentralized.
No, but I do survive any fire during.
But I do really like the idea of, because he's not able to run to his computer in his burning house in order to make the exchange. You can't do it.
Oh,
I like
that. I like that.
Your crypto wallet can be on your phone. Let's not be obtuse about this, guys. Crypto is a very functional currency.
If my house lit on fire, the first thing I would grab is my phone off the charger.
So I can
to call 911. Yeah, maybe.
While you're
never mind.
probably
I take it all back.
They're
right.
And the reason the fire started is because you spilled some like booze all over yourself and the party of people that are also crypto landers. Yeah, I don't know how power generation is supposed to work on this island with very limited space where
it's crypto powered.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's decentralized power, Michael.
They'll run the algorithms through the sun to
just there's this hose coming down from the sun.
Matrix style, like you get close to crypto land and all of a sudden you just see like the Matrix like scroll going up and down from Earth to sun.
Well, crypto land was so threatened by fiat currency, we needed to scorch the sky.
The nights on crypto land are actually especially dark. Let's play just a little bit more of this before we move on to more crypto land related news.
Which, by the way, this is just Gary V wearing a fake nose. Sorry, go on.
And he told me about Cryptoland, this project they were creating, and sent me this 3D animated short film, which you guys can check out on the Twitter account. Yes. And so we've been working quite closely together for the past 6-7 months to bring you guys this project, which is incredible. Now let me introduce you to Max and Helena, the co-founders of Cryptoland.
Hi.
When I first saw the video, it was like mind-blowing to me, but you know, you guys have been working on this for 2.5 years, and you felt the need to create this video. No other NFT project in the world has done. They do like, maybe they spend some cheap budget on some
sorry, pause it.
Fiverr artists to do some.
The listener needs to know that when he said no other NFT project, there was some text that appeared at the bottom that said NFT and real project.
That's a pretty big self-own. Also,
it's totally real.
Also, this is like the shittiest animation I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. It's
like Sunday school cartoons.
Yeah, this is animation from Resident Evil 2,
like Veggie Tales and shit. Not even Veggie Tales.
Yeah, Veggie Tales has production.
All these characters were scraped from like websites that just have like free or like really cheap models for animation projects. So this is not top-notch animation for the listener. Also for the listener, could one of you take a stab at now that the gentleman on this Goblin Guy's right has been revealed to be one of the creators of Cryptoland? Could somebody take a stab at describing this guy's shirt?
Oh yeah. So what's happening with his shirt is that he took a metallic blue shirt, which is not. It's actually missing the top 3 buttons. It just does not button up, and it has these giant collars that are meant to give you the kind of feeling that the collar is popped, but he doesn't have the confidence to like do that, right?
Yeah.
So it has this pseudo popped collar kind of thing going on because they're so huge, and they're also a different color than the rest of the shirt. They're like this metallic white, but the rest of the shirt is where the real beautiful stuff happens. Where imagine tie-dye made of crocodiles. And he like dipped his arms and like up to his solar plexus in this crocodile tie-dye. It looks like scales.
Like if you say,
he's a robot crocodile.
I was gonna say it looks like he laid a chain link fence over the bottom half of the shirt.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Spray painted it white on top of the metallic blue shirt that he's wearing.
He looks like the research chemical version of cocaine.
I wouldn't trust anything made by a guy wearing this shirt, is all I'm saying.
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Very skinny jeans as well, which isn't necessarily an issue.
Well, he's trendy and hip.
Yeah. Where he is sitting next to and I'm sorry,
human woman.
No, yeah, he is sitting next to a real doll. With like eerily straight hair and like extremely just like basic like beautiful person features. This is a person that's also made in a laboratory.
Yeah.
Which of course he's
interested as well.
Yeah, she looks like she is not there. She is looking through him. Actually, she might be looking past him. It looks like she's looking at someone off camera.
Yeah, she is not making any kind of eye contact with the goblin guy at all. She's
no.
It's
well,
probably,
if you make eye contact with the goblin guy, you're in trouble.
Yeah. It's probably the guy with the gun that's kidnapped all these people to be here.
Put on this fucking shirt.
Let's play just a little bit more.
I really the guy holding a gun is one of these cartoon characters.
It's actually that fucking Bitcoin.
It's Connie the Coin.
Just some psychopath in
a
well, coin to hell.
Yeah.
No.
You're my bitches now. The coin is
only
so
60 spots left.
Sell virtual real estate.
Something crazy, but your video is definitely not. You guys spent a lot of time on it. Why did you make a video?
There it is.
Well, we did a video because it's the only way that you can feel what Cryptoland is. Because we try to explain to people the vision, but you realize that words just get so limited, you know? You need to feel how it is. I remember you said the video blew my mind and we were so excited because you were actually the first crypto target that we showed the video to.
Target.
So great
you were
moment,
the first target.
And so that's why we.
So the question was, why did you make a commercial to sell your shit?
Yeah.
I
actually
make commercials.
I did find a better way to describe his shirt, not to get like too fixated on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We'll
move on after this description, so go ahead.
Yeah, and actually the same description works for her, which is that they both look exactly like they sound.
Has she spoken?
No,
yeah. She's nothing, I guess, is what Dorian is saying.
This man is wearing a fake Italian accent.
Yeah, no, the accent is a little bit weird and can't be placed
bizarre.
Because
what
it's
is
probably
it?
fake.
And an acid washed crocodile button up.
He could be a Spaniard. I don't know what they sound like apart from having lisps because they're again not real people.
Great, cool. We've only offended a couple of races so far.
I'm gonna work my way through Europe, except for the good ones.
What are you, Genghis Khan or something? Let's go to the next link that I have there. Scroll down a little bit underneath that pinned tweet. This is the Cope Twitter of Cryptoland, the official Twitter of Cryptoland as well. So 15 hours ago, the greatest thing you can do is focus on your goals. Don't let the noise distract you from achieving your dreams. There's a star with a rocket ship. Happy Friday, Cryptolanders. And then the
motivational poster.
Yeah, there's 34 likes on this, by the way, which I don't
successful
a lot
project
of ratio shit, but I run a shitpost meme page that gets more likes on like my worst posts.
It is the post ratioed. I can't. My resolution's really bad.
No. I just mean that like.
Okay, right. Just ratios. Literally,
like if this was a real, actual big project, there would be more than 34 likes on a post.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I was hoping it was also like, yeah. I mean, those ratios are bad though.
February 16th, making progress every day.
Oh, that's a bad sign. Don't. Yeah. No, God.
The wheels are turning and the team is working hard. Stay with us and you'll see island cool guys sunglasses emoji.
I have a thought experiment.
Okay.
You're my girlfriend.
Oh God. All right.
That's the whole experiment. No. But okay, so you're my girlfriend and you went on vacation, right?
Yep.
And I text you the first morning that you're gone, and I say, I'm not drinking and I'm not cheating on you, even if you don't believe it.
Yeah.
What do you feel like I might be doing?
Well, I'm your girlfriend and I trust you no matter what. So, I'd be like, haha, babe, you're being so weird right now.
You're scaring me. I guess the more appropriate one is, I went to work today.
Yeah, right. That would be a weird thing to say.
I did it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna stay the whole time.
Yep. Weird that I'm even bringing it up because this is just something you and I know that I do all the time.
Frankly, it's crazy that I'm even sending this because I'm so busy right now.
And not even as like a prompted thing, like no. You know, I text you like, "Hey, babe, what did you do today?" You're just like texting me in advance. I went to work today, and I stayed there the whole time. Like, I didn't ask you what you did today or anything like that. You're just telling me, and now that's weird because we were kind of operating on the assumption that that's what you're already going to be doing. John has found the third tweet that I really wanted to see
Hell yeah.
out of this, which is Cryptoland will be an oasis for digital nomads, computer emoji, island emoji. And then there's this picture underneath it of somebody on a generic beach, like alcove sort of resort thing, looking out into the ocean on a laptop. And it says checklist, cool people, high-speed internet, top-level amenities, beautiful landscape, endless activities.
Yeah.
It's an island with finite space.
Yeah, well, it's actually not, but
go ahead and go to the next. But there are digital activities.
There are, yeah.
I guess that's true. You're right.
So this is from I think it's the 22nd of January,
which was 4 days after
January.
Oh my God! So okay, so that actually makes that tweet even better because the tweet was talking about how everything is going really good.
Yes.
3 days after this article comes out, which says what?
Cryptoland runs aground as $12 million bid to buy Fiji Island for resort falls through. So they're not buying the island that they had everything planned for. So
that is some weird damage control.
You can say goodbye to Crypto Hills. You could say goodbye to the what was it? The House of Dow. You could say goodbye to the whole thing actually because it hasn't been purchased by the Cryptoland team. And now they're going to have to find a new island to maybe purchase and also make a whole new video about where they plan out the community that they're trying to build, I guess.
Yeah, like the PR move that they should have made rather than saying things good, everything is nice, is just said looking at another island.
Yeah, like we've had a setback that was unforeseen and we are looking into different options.
Yeah. One of the islands we were considering wasn't right for us.
Yeah.
Perfect tweet. Perfect tweet.
Yeah.
Done. Well, hire me into your marketing team.
That's why you're in marketing and I'm just some guy that shit posts on the internet, I guess.
Yeah. Well, don't sell me out.
I'm almost certain that you've made that admission before, but
I have. I like to be reminded.
So, sadly, it looks like Cryptoland may not ever be a thing, at least not on the island that they were originally planning and made all these cool graphics and aspirational videos for. Sad day. And it happened to the best of us and also the worst of us.
and all of that said, if they need help with their Twitter account, all they have to do is send me 1 Bitcoin.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
Well, no, it's not.
Well,
it's not nearly not nearly as
money.
No, it's not worth nearly as much value as I would bring by writing beautiful tweets like, things are all right. Don't look under the rug when you come into the house.
Pa always said, "Don't look a gift horse in the mouth." And I'm a gift horse, I promise.
Everything's fine in the shed.
Cool. So let's go ahead and transition to our next place that is definitely going to be real one day.
Yes.
Is not completely made up.
Which
very, very real, very cool, very smart, even. This is Neom, which we've talked about.
Which we covered, like a year ago.
Yeah. I think it was before John was ever on the podcast, because when he was looking through the links, he asked, "What is Neom?"
It's paradise.
I might have repressed it too.
That's possible.
I couldn't really describe what Neom is to him, because I don't think anybody can tell you what Neom is.
It's like describing a rainbow.
You're seeing a lot of images on the screen right now.
Yeah.
None of them actually have anything to do with Neom, because this isn't Neom. That's
the point, is that they're showing you mostly places that it isn't, and then on purpose, because it's like they were showing you climate catastrophes and things falling apart, and then they're juxtaposing it with the other nice things in the world, like kids swinging in their daddy's arms. It's an art project.
Let's go ahead and hit that play button at the bottom left there, John.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you have to accept the cookies or reject the cookies. You make that decision for yourself.
Did it all for the cookies.
Oh shoot.
I fucked up the cookies.
The environmental impact of fossil fuels could not be more evident. That's why the world needs to accelerate the change to renewables fast.
Neom is creating a step.
What's up?
I just said accelerate. That's it.
Change in the way we use and make energy.
We will become the world's first region to be powered 100% by renewables, leveraging an abundant supply of solar and wind to produce clean, affordable energy for industry, people, and planet, energizing a circular economy that uses all resources efficiently. The world's largest green hydrogen plant, here in Neom, will export clean energy globally, while dedicated research hubs will drive progress, crafting solutions that preserve our precious ecosystems forever.
Because when we change energy, we power a better future.
Neom, made to change.
I guess we're pronouncing it wrong, but I like
the environmental impact of fossil fuels could not be more evident. That's why the world needs to accelerate the change to renewables fast.
Scroll down, maybe. I don't know.
I like what they're saying though about having a circular economy. That's the one part of it that I believe, because I'm sure that there are slaves there that are forced to eat people's shit.
Without a doubt. Given
no waste.
Other Saudi projects and how successful they've been.
Like 9/11. That's my.
that was actually pretty successful. All things.
That's what I'm saying.
John,
that's their best infrastructure project.
Yeah, thank you. We have to scroll down a little bit on this one as well.
Keep doing
it. Neom is a new vision of what the future could be. It's an attempt to do something that's never been done before, and it's coming at a time when the world needs fresh thinking and new solutions. Put simply, Neom will not only be a destination, but a home for people who dream big and who want to be a part of building a new model for sustainable living.
Use fewer words. Use fewer words. Scroll back up real quick. Is a new vision of what the future could be. Is a vision of the future.
Yeah.
Right? Like, isn't that the most awkward, weird, like, hedging?
Could be, because it will never actually be. And
do they need to, though?
No, they don't, because it's Saudi Arabia, and they've literally gotten away
deeply
with
dishonest people,
thousands of people. So
amazing.
Whoops. So I'm glad that we're zooming in on where Neom is supposed to be. That's really great. We're not going to look into that any deeper at all. So, scroll down a little bit more.
Trustworthy faces, all that.
To the what's happening at Neom part is
what was happening.
So click on the line video there.
This one.
Yeah. The line
Contemporary cities couldn't cope with growth.
The line is the most ambitious project so far of Neom, and it's officially been started.
Neom.
And what the line is like, I don't know, a couple hundred miles of city, all built around like a central highway sort of thing that only has monorails on it as the mode of transportation.
It's something you would do to like test things out in SimCity.
Yeah. Like
what happens if we only had one road?
Yeah, what happens if we only had one road is exactly kind of what Neom is.
Right.
Sorry, the line in Neom. So go ahead and play this.
The contemporary city needs a full redesign. What if we removed cars?
Cool.
What if we got rid of streets?
What?
What if we innovated in the public space?
What if we hated disabled
What if we built
people?
around nature instead of over it? What if everything you needed was always a 5-minute walk away?
Oh, I remember this now.
What if invisible technology generates carefree and open urban space? What if sustainability was not a goal, but a given? What if we replace...
Wait, so they're just going to make people spend the majority of their time underground where they have to work?
Well, some people.
Some people are underground people.
Yeah, some people have a day pass.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
They get to see the sun.
I got my sunlight pass, guys. This is like a worse Amazon warehouse.
Right.
Continue, please.
Outdated urban services with new services driven by artificial intelligence.
No, not a thing.
What if we built...
It's a farm.
The line.
Oh my God.
A 170-kilometer revolution in urban living.
Why?
Protecting the Earth's most stunning nature while creating unmatched livability. A home to all of us. Welcome to the line.
We took the least
Neom.
space-efficient shape we could muster and decided to use it for city planning.
All right, let's go ahead and transfer over to the next link.
Imagine needing the hospital at one end.
Yeah, right.
Fire truck.
This is from ArabNews.com, which may or may not be a puppet organization of the Saudi government. But go ahead and zoom in a little bit so I can read it. But this is their breakdown on Neom. Neom begins to take shape in 2021. Year in review. Go ahead and scroll down to the article. Futuristic city is expected to welcome its first residents by 2024. So Riyadh, Neom, the $500 billion jewel in the crown of the kingdom's vision 2030 plans, took several strides forward this year with the announcement of 2 major projects and news that the region could welcome its first visitors in 2024. Note that the strides forward are they announced some projects. Not that they've completed anything or like actually broken ground on anything, but just that they announced some projects. The new net zero megacity on the kingdom's northwest Red Sea coast will cover 10,000 square miles, an area 33 times the size of New York, and will be powered entirely by clean energy. We know this from our last episode that there is no such thing as clean energy, and also the cleanest building or the greenest building is one you've already built. So if you're trying to build an area 33 times the size of New York, you've already met some climate challenges there in making it a green space or a clean environment. The futuristic car-free region will be run by advanced technologies such as human-machine fusion, artificial and predictive intelligence, and robotics. More than 1 million people will still live in the area that will also host sporting, cultural, scientific, and tourist attractions. 1 million people. How many people do you think live in New York?
9 million.
God. Yeah, it's something like 9-10 million, somewhere around there, I think.
Yeah.
Can I correct this paragraph?
Go ahead.
With like better, yeah. The futuristic car-free region will be run by advanced technologies such as Sibian machines, advanced guessing, and robots. I'm certain that's what all that means. Hamster wheels.
Keep scrolling.
How much crypto do you think is going to be in Neon?
I have no idea. But the region is the flagship giga project of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 plans to diversify its economy from oil, ease social customs, and
to tourism.
Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, cool guy by the way,
we love him.
The project, which is backed by the kingdom's sovereign wealth body, the Public Investment Fund, in 2017. So this is a project that has been going on for some time. We're 5 years in the making, per this article. The Neom company says the megacity will also seek outside investors for the project. Notable.
What?
Which is projected to contribute 48 billion to the kingdom's gross domestic product by 2030. Blah blah blah. I think that's basically the end of the article. Let's go ahead and go to the next link here. This is like the construction updates of Neom. That first video we don't really need to look at, but scroll down a little bit more. A little bit more. Keep going. Sorry. Right underneath that last picture. Up. There we go. First AAA games development studio will be based in Neom by 2023.
Dear Lord.
The partnership highlights Neom's push to create a new center for the region's media and creative industries by establishing a physically and technologically integrated creative media hub focused on screen production, gaming, and digital publishing. The AAA gaming studio will form an integral part of the Neom Media Hub, facilitating the continued growth of this rapidly expanding industry. Notably, they don't name the AAA gaming studio because it doesn't exist yet. It's just
and they don't want to admit that they have a contract with Blizzard. You know, like it's in bad taste.
Well, they don't have a contract with Blizzard anymore because Blizzard was bought out by Microsoft. Maybe they have a contract with Microsoft. I don't know. Scroll down a little bit more. So this is one of the projects that was announced earlier, last year at some point, which is the Oxagon. A
good sign when your city has a place for people to live called the Octagon.
Yeah, and so what this is supposed to be is some kind of like industrialized trade hub, with a bunch of like active ports, but also a bunch of it is like a floating city as well.
2 ships enter, 1 ship leaves.
For whatever reason, it's shaped as an octagon.
It's cool.
Also, it doesn't exist. This is just an artist rendering. In fact, none of this exists. We'll look at that in a minute.
Also, the artist rendering is a septagon.
Well, yeah, I mean,
there are only 7 sides on that thing.
No, I think it's just the perspective is making it look like that.
Are you sure?
No, but
yeah, no, it's an octagon.
Is it?
This cloud is breaking the line.
There, yeah.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe it.
Right here.
I refuse to believe that these people are counting.
But you can see the line extending from that. Oh man.
Now, can your eyes see?
No.
He would have said no, even if it was a yes. That's neither here nor
I have the
there.
power of lies.
I don't think it's a true octagon, if that helps you feel any better.
Yeah, it's not a troctagon at all.
It's got like misshapen sides. Let's go down a little bit. Keep going.
Eventually, the Saudis will learn how to use a plumb line.
We don't need to look at that, but isn't that hilarious? Keep going. There's gonna be a video of a bunch of like huts sort of thing.
Oh no.
Here. Oh, actually, just a little bit down underneath the camel video. There we go. This one.
Oh.
This is Neon Community 1 cabins. This is a walk through a I guess residential area of Neon that's been built, but when you look at these houses, they kind of look like maybe just shipping containers that were plastered over. And,
yeah, they look like dolled up mobile homes.
Yeah. What did you guys think it was going to be when they said eco-friendly?
So go ahead and play this. Also keep note of the numbers on the side. So we have C358. I love living in C358. Also C359. That's my favorite house to live in.
C359 and a half is mine.
That's the only distinguishing feature of these units, by the way, is that they're numbered differently. They all have the same little artistic motifs. Now we're on 376.
At least it's only 300 degrees Celsius outside.
Right.
Yeah. Very hot in this region, which makes you wonder why there's a bunch of non-native plants being grown here and how that's being sustained.
The cameraman is breathing so heavy too.
Yeah.
I love that.
Exhausted from the sun.
Yeah.
Oh god. Why anyway?
All of this concrete is effectively just reflecting heat back onto him. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, he probably died at the end of that video.
Yeah,
like that's why it cut off so abruptly.
Yeah, that's just an edit of a live stream.
Go ahead and go to the next link, which should
more
be
like a dead stream.
Link, I think. Oh no, this is where Neom is supposed to be.
Yeah, we know, Mike.
So go ahead and keep that in mind as we go into the next link.
Part of it's going to be in the mountains.
Yeah, it's going to drill through the mountains,
really.
The
mountains.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So we are centered here in Google Maps on the Neon Bay Airport. If you would be so kind as to zoom out just a little bit.
Nothing says green like drilling through mountains.
Yeah. You will find.
Hey, they have a road.
Yeah, but that's not the line. That's just a road that already existed.
They have a road. That's all I said.
John, just above that airplane symbol, and there's like a road that goes between there and the bigger road. You see that little patch of yeah, that. Zoom in on that.
Is that the houses? Is that our little?
I am almost fucking certain that that's the houses.
That rules.
For the listener, this looks like, I don't know, any kind
it
of
looks like
RV or not RV, but a mobile home park.
It looks like the aspirin factory that Clinton bombed because we claimed it was making weapons.
Rebuilt on the ashes of the aspirin factory that Clinton bombed. So zoom out once again. There's no real easy way to do this. So I'm sorry for all the directions I'm going to give you.
You know, I did see tubes in there.
I was gonna say pushy.
Okay. Keep going north.
Into the desert. God.
All right. The Al Ayuni Investment and Contract Company. Correctly, I believe this is basically like the workers like village that they've created.
We lost you for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I thought you were having a stroke.
Well,
he was.
Could be. No stroke here. Knock on wood. Oh God, there's no wood near me.
just burnt toast for some reason.
Okay, actually zoom out again and go a little bit more north, I believe. Sorry. Oh, sorry. No, it's west. Go west.
Never bring Mike into the desert with you. This happens every time.
So the Nozul Neom camp. Go ahead and zoom on that.
That sounds ominous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is kind of like the workers' camp sort of shit that they've got going on, which is just these like really sparse, shitty, not built up at all sort of things.
We love a work camp.
If you go northeast of here, zoom out a little bit so it's easier for you to find. The Neom Experience Center is a really good one to zoom in on, which is just this very manicured place out in the middle of the desert with parking. God knows why, because there's helicopter pads, which I assume most people actually visiting this project actually use.
It's also a city without cars, so parking seems redundant.
Yeah, and why is there this road? So the workers can get there.
Yeah, they put you into a bobsled and just fucking chuck you down. How do I get back? Oh, don't worry about that.
So we're actually kind of centered on where the line is supposed to run through.
The thin red line.
Which
that far north of the airport?
There is no line. The line doesn't exist. If you go far west, we'll look at where Oxagon is supposed to be. So keep going. Okay, yeah, this little peninsula right here is where Oxagon is supposed to be.
Why are you calling it that?
That's what it's called. It's called
Oxagon?
Yeah, it's not Octagon, it's Oxagon.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
I'm not dumb. This place is.
I thought I had just damaged your brain.
Nope.
That's why you were stroking out.
Yeah, so
that's very good. Yeah.
You'll note that the Oxagon isn't there. The line is also not present in this region. Yeah. This whole thing sucks.
Yeah.
It's never going to be built. It probably can't be built. And it's just another like I think what has happened is Saudi Arabia got like a shit ton of petrodollars. Which is like one of their problems in general is that the petrodollar is paid out in US dollars. So they have billions and billions of US dollars, which like can't actually get them anything except for buildings. And so they have to think of buildings that they can make. And this whole project is just like, what if we built lots of buildings in the middle of the desert and we called it a smart city? It really has no like explanation besides that. Also, like, I don't know, probably mining the metadata of its citizens or whatever, but
you can do that in any.
You can do that anywhere, and yeah, it's not necessary to build an entire city around that. But yeah, Neom is never going to happen.
Which is a great injustice that all of the really funny places won't get built, but we will look at something later that definitely will.
Oh,
there's going to be a lot less funny.
Yeah. Go ahead and go to the next link.
The National. I love that band. They're really boring and sad.
This is the city of Tolosa.
Yes.
You might ask yourself, where is Tolosa? Well, Tolosa doesn't know where Tolosa is because Tolosa isn't real, and we can watch this cool video that they made about Tolosa though. and then we can go into why Tolosa isn't real and why they don't know where it is yet.
I'm Tolosing it. Sorry.
This could be the future of the American desert. A city of up to 5 million people, based on open, fair, inclusive principles with a $400 billion price tag. Welcome to Tolosa, brainchild of billionaire Mark Law, former chief executive of Walmart US e-commerce.
Yeah, we love it.
It'll be fair there because everybody there will be rich.
A fair, equitable environment with slaves.
The Starbucks workers will be trucked in daily.
And they don't live here, it doesn't count.
And thrown away nightly.
The lifespan of the Starbucks worker in Tolosa.
Fruit flies last longer.
Just imagine it narrated by like David Attenborough, like, the lifespan of the Starbucks worker in Tolosa is very short. They work for one night only and then engage in a mating ritual.
Do you hear that? It's one of their natural predators, the wood chipper.
Tolosa is being billed as a new metropolis that will set a global standard for urban living, expand human potential, and become a blueprint for future generations.
None of those are what buildings
city planning focused on city.
Why they've built cage the like concept concept art people fucking need to stop promising weird shit.
Yeah,
because a rich person will build a cage around a giant tree for some reason.
Do you know those cool buildings covered in plants that everyone likes to put together now? Well, what if we put him in a cage?
This is actually a central feature of Tolosa.
It looks like the green version of Springfield from The Simpsons. Like those are just like power plants.
Yeah, it's like a monument or a fucking gravestone of power plants or something.
I really don't understand what those towers are supposed to be, but I promise you that this is a central feature that will keep appearing in everything related to Tolosa, and it really doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
Are those walkways? Is this like the vessel where you're supposed to like wander all the way up, but there's no guard railings? You just kind of slip off into the tree a couple times.
No fucking idea. And, I don't
probably
know either. So
yeah.
All the houses are deep holes with a grate over it.
Go ahead.
It is an involvement, equitability, and sustainability.
Stop saying that.
The proposed city's location has yet to be decided. The planners have said it will probably be built somewhere in the American West, taking advantage of low land prices. Possible locations include Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Arizona, and Texas. One possible complication could be the fast shrinking water levels across the region, which has been gripped by 2 decades of drought. The new project will allow residents to participate in the decision-making and budgeting process for the city, and project organizers promise complete government transparency. City parks will be home to native flora and act as water storage areas, while streets prioritize bikes and pedestrians and feature automated cars. A planned skyscraper in Tolosa, Equitism Tower, will contain water storage, aeroponic farms, and a solar energy producing roof.
Wow. Like I said, those stupid ass buildings that they showed weren't just like an artist rendition shitpost. This is something that they really intently plan on designing, and I don't understand how it's supposed to work as
Equitism Tower.
We'll get into equitism later. Don't worry about that.
Sorry, I'm stuck on it, man.
But these are supposed to function as I don't know, greenhouse gas emission reducers, also solar towers, also water storage units. You look at the towers and they have maybe one of those things going on, but I don't know how you could design something like this. And where is the water stored? There's no water storage shown here. There's no solar shown here either. It's just trees inside of a weird lattice network of
made of tubes, Michael.
Yeah, stupid shit.
Those tubes are
they're
entirely made out of
house water.
Yeah, that's where they keep the water in the Bitcoin.
Yeah, they're structural and also water holding, so like they're gonna rust out and collapse eventually.
Yeah, and they're coated in solar panel material, which probably definitely won't give you cancer.
Yeah, coated in electricity and water.
Yeah. Don't get too close to Equitism Tower, or you might get like fucking runaway voltage zapping.
Just call it Equity Tower. Nope. Like
Equitism.
I told you we will get into Equitism later.
I have Equitism. That's the disorder that I have.
For this moment, please.
Do you have to wear a helmet when you have Equitism?
No, you just really like solar panels. Lord.
Keep playing this.
That will allow it to share and distribute everything it generates. The city is expected to take 40 years to build and be developed in phases, with the first 50,000 residents to move in by 2030. Funding is reportedly coming from private investors, philanthropists, federal and state grants, along with economic development subsidies. Tolosa has drawn comparisons to Saudi Arabia's planned smart megacity, Neom, which is being built on the country's Red Sea coast and is estimated to cost about $689 billion.
Cool, go to the next link, which is the official Tolosa website.
I have an investment opportunity for the makers of Neom. Well, or just the Crown Prince, actually, because, what's the difference? But how about you take the same amount of money that you would put into building this city in the end, and you give all Americans health care, and then we'll just let you take over?
No.
Like...
Shut up, you fucking idiot. John, can we go back to Tolosa, please?
I'm just like, I'm convinced that Cryptoland, Tolosa, and Neom are they're just all fake websites owned by the same internet troll.
Yeah, these are all situationist jokes.
Because they're the same website over and over again.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Scroll down, please.
Guy Debord brings you Neom.
Yeah, more text over pictures bullshit.
Hold up.
Wait, this isn't Neom?
Text that I need to...
Oh my god.
This is Tolosa, please. To create a new city in America that sets a global standard for urban living, expands human potential, and becomes a blueprint for future generations.
Stop expanding human potential. Just stop it.
Yeah,
we've done too much.
We've reached it, actually.
Yeah.
Scroll down some more.
They promise there's going to be black people there.
Mostly black people.
Yeah, I mean,
because they have so many workers.
So black people. Imagine a city where
no, ginger, which is like a black person.
I can't see the rest of the text, but we're supposed to imagine.
That's all it says. Imagine a city
I think
where...
it's at the bottom of the next. There you go.
You live where you work.
Welcome and included. You live where you work. Getting around day to day. You scrolled away from.
Sorry. All right.
Getting around day to day is convenient. Oh, man. Jesus Christ. Is convenient and accessible, and you are always connected to nature.
I mean, that's all true of me, just never leaving my room.
Yeah. The nature I experience every day is people.
I got a tree outside. I'll look at it. Sometimes it winks at me.
Keep going down. We'll get to a definition of. Oh, here's Equitism Tower, by the way.
Stop it.
Can we go ahead and watch that little monorail thing?
Yeah, this awful
watch it
loop.
as it goes around the corner, and the animators are too lazy to change the direction of the fucking monorail.
Yeah. Well, it's a one-way monorail, just like the
It's also a
mono direction rail.
Directional rail, yeah. Keep going down.
It kind of looks like one of those Gwyneth Paltrow jade eggs, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, it goes in and never comes out.
It's powered by magic.
It's not flared.
Also, this is a 3D rendering, so keep going down. More 3D renderings.
Graphy stuff.
City core metrics.
Fucking love it.
Currently scouting within the USA. 30,000 acres to 150,000 acres. 1 million people to 5 million people population.
What?
Vibrant. 33 people an acre. Density. Equivalent to San Francisco.
That's what everyone wants, is more population density.
Destination, world-class experiences, innovation, creative solutions that improve quality of life, education, preparing the next generation for the future, sustainable, protecting nature and our environment, a city for everyone. Our why. While the current economic system is a growth engine, it has led to increasing inequality. There's a graph here that shows growth and then equality. Growth is going up, equality is going down.
Yeah, sure.
80% of the USA lives in an urban area. Why a new city created on a blank canvas? Why a sustainable city? 1 billion people threatened by climate change by 2050. They plan to have this built by 2040, I think.
2030, I think. Oh no, moving in by 2030. Yeah.
So zoom in so I can read this little baby text here. Yeah.
Nail baby text.
Colosa will be open. We believe in a safe and welcoming community that freely exchanges ideas and information to build accountability, competency, authenticity, and trust.
All of our communications will be done via Telegram.
Fair. We believe people have or should have equal access to opportunity and share in the prosperity that they help create. Inclusive. We believe everyone is an important and valued member of the community and their voice should be heard, contributing to new possibilities.
That's a good comment in the chat. Human potential and its consequences.
For sure. All right, so I'm not going to keep reading every bit of this site.
Please.
Because
I can't do this.
But we need to scroll down until we find the definition of equitism.
We already established this.
Wow.
Oh, no. We have not talked about equitism yet.
Oh, no.
There we go.
Every child will be vaccinated repeatedly until they have equitism.
Imagine living in a city with an economic system in which citizens have a stake in the land. As the city does better, the residents do better.
It's called communism.
We call this equitism.
That sucks. Dude, they're going to monetize communism.
Yeah. But see, you look at this this little GIF down below it, and you've got growth and equality moving in opposite directions. But then equitism, you have equality and growth moving in the same direction upwards, and that's good.
Yeah.
That's
very
how it
cool.
works. That's what equitism is the graph looks better.
Two erect arrows.
So hard. Erect.
We don't need to look at Tolosa anymore, but I think the next link is still about Tolosa anyways.
God damn it.
Oh yeah, no, this is Bill Gates has also been on this shit.
Wow.
Zoom into the highlighted section. The Bill Gates Smart City Plan. In late 2017, Microsoft co-founder and tech billionaire Bill Gates opened the debate about the need to invest in smart cities. The billionaire philanthropist. Wow. All right, sure.
The billionaire playboy. I can't even say it. My brain won't let me.
Billionaire philanthropist, friend of Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, I thought you were reading again. I was like, oh.
Made headlines worldwide when he purchased a 24,800 acres desertic area near Phoenix, Arizona for $80 million. He is planning to build one of the world's first smart cities from the ground up. The futuristic city, which will be named Belmont, after a real estate developer behind the project, Belmont Partners, will be a forward-thinking community with a communication and infrastructure spine that embraces cutting-edge technology, as the company explained in a statement. It will rely completely on smart technologies such as high-speed digital networks, data centers, high-speed public Wi-Fi, high-tech manufacturing facilities, and autonomous vehicles. I would like to point out that 3 of those things are all the same thing. Information, Wi-Fi, and also data centers. That's all just information.
I would like to give a reading suggestion to people based on everything that we just heard.
Sure.
It's a short story, actually. It's The Minnesota Diet by Charlie Jane Anders.
Okay.
And if anyone has read it, they get why it's funny. It is a funny, interesting story. It's very short. Check it out. Smart cities. They suck.
Got it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry.
And
John, what's up?
That should be noted with all these smart cities is that...
they're pretty dumb.
Well, no. What a smart city is essentially something that's... I don't know, always got your data locked. It's going to track your every movement. You're gonna have to scan a little card in order to get from one place to the other in Neom.
I mean, even worse than that though is, there's one thing that you're being tracked, but that doesn't scare people away from having cell phones. But imagine that your entire city is made of printers. And they're all trying to talk to one another.
Well, yeah.
And how fucking
that's
broken everything is.
Okay. Which is these surveillance states are also, highly automatized. And if you've ever had to deal with an automatic system, whether you're calling in to I don't know, get your internet service fixed or whatever, and you have to talk to the fucking robot and the robot just leads you in circles.
If you are having a fire, we can be there between the hours of 12 a.m. and 6 a.m. on Tuesday.
Please confirm in the next 10 seconds or your date may be changed. Yeah, no, this not only is it going to be a surveillance state, but it's also going to be a surveillance state that's not going to operate for you. It's going to operate for surveillance. And your personal needs and desires and want to move around in this area are not necessarily going to be the top priority for the surveillance state. It's going to ask you things like, are you a registered citizen of Tolosa? And if your barcode has been scratched up a little bit because it was moving around in your pocket, the scan isn't going to work. And now you have to fucking wait for a service representative to fix your fucking barcode scanner.
And the general rule, I would say, of automating things is that they don't do things better, generally speaking. No. They just allow you to do it more and faster.
Well, they allow you to do it more and faster and also cheaper, where you don't have to hire somebody who can make real, actual human intelligent decisions.
Cheaper per unit, right?
Yeah, cheaper per unit.
So faster and more and the thing is that if you are trying to build a city which is trying to make for an equitable environment that's eco-friendly and all this shit, the last priority you should have is doing more of the shit that we always do a lot faster.
Yeah.
You should have a building that's made of doors and walls and windows, and it should have a roof, and people should move between them and maybe have some climate control. Sorry, John, what's up?
Oh no, it's just that I'm sure things are going to be great in this city when the cops are automated.
Yeah, because that's something you want more of, cheaper, and more quickly, is speeding tickets and dead minorities.
The cops can't be racist when they're robots that are murdering you.
Exactly. You see,
at least there's that,
So instead, what one of your days in this beautiful new city might look like is you work from home, so this isn't that much of a hassle, but you're waiting for your grocery delivery that will arrive between the hours, again, like I said, at like 4 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. And you're sitting around waiting for it, and it keeps on getting canceled because other people have priority, because it's equitable, but it's complicated, and then you thankfully keep on having your house raided because you keep on making these like HOA's just not happy with you, and so every time they raid your house, you start to develop an idea, because you're getting really hungry, and you think, I have a little Cocker Spaniel, and if I just send him out into the yard, the next time I get raided, they'll do the hard work for me, and I can have some lunch. Yeah. Right.
Well, it's not using the meat anyways, right?
Right, exactly. So after a hail of gunfire, you're able to like strip like a couple ounces of meat off of this what used to be a dog. You don't consider it a dog now.
I think
and you finally get to eat, and everything works perfectly.
I admire how generous you're being to these projects and assuming that they'll let you have pets.
Yeah, well, they manufacture a pet for you, and it just scans your eyes every like 45 minutes to make sure you're you.
Robotic conversation.
Yeah.
It still barks annoyingly, but also like is watching you the entire time.
You have a robot cat that like sleeps on your laptop and also plugs a USB into it.
Make sure that you don't have guests for longer than 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
Deletes all your porn.
Despite not much being done besides the land purchase in 2017, Gates' plan has the potential to lead the way for other smart cities to be built around the globe, with experts predicting that by 2050 there are going to be 88 such cities worldwide.
I'm so glad I'm going to be dead before then.
Same. Wait, that's not very long from now. Well, yeah.
It's long enough.
Yeah.
It's more time than I needed.
Yeah, more than I deserved.
Ooh. I don't know about deserved.
So, like, aren't we on like the verge of like water wars or something?
Yes.
So
they mentioned it very tactfully.
Yeah, build 88 more cities to kick off water wars quicker, right? That's what's going on.
These are going to be smart cities, though, John.
Mm-hmm.
You're missing part of it.
So their robot army will be able to take over, like, the
water. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Reno will go up in flames in order to feed the people of I don't know, whatever the fuck, American Neon.
Imagine Bill Gates as a Morton Joe, where he's like, "Do not become addicted to water."
Again, that robot Cocker Spaniel running out. Witness me.
You can actually drink a liter of robot Cocker Spaniel fluid before it makes you sick.
That's true.
That's going to be very important information in the future.
It's sterile, but I hate the taste.
Let's go ahead and go to the next link.
Also, they mentioned 20-year drought, which
they did
which is right. I assume it seems right. But just keep in mind that if you're reading like a fantasy or sci-fi novel, before they talk about like, this is how the world fell apart, that's the kind of shit that they would say, where it's for 20 long years, there was a drought in the land of Gatesicon.
And then the people started drinking each other's blood in order to make do.
They began drinking each other's dogs.
So this headline is from March 2021. Nevada smart city, a millionaire's plan to create a local government. Weirdly enough, local government is something that already exists.
Yeah. Nevada, famous for not having local government.
Yeah. And I love how all these articles just give so much fucking like credibility to these people. So this is the BBC, and like no major news organization is exempt from this. They all give all these projects so much fucking credit. A radical experiment. We can't call it a radical experiment. We've seen like 5 other radical experiments, quote unquote, that are developing or in stages of development or never will happen because they will never actually be developed. But this is a radical experiment, is being considered by are considered in the U.S. state of Nevada. It would allow a new local governments to be formed on land owned by tech firms. Ooh, that sounds great. Jeffrey Burns, the cryptocurrency millionaire who proposed the idea, is convinced of its revolutionary potential. The challenge now is changing the minds of skeptics who are not. For some, one man's utopia is their dystopia.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah. So this is a crypto guy's idea of a smart city. Loosely translated from ancient Greek, utopia means nowhere, a place that doesn't exist. For now, this is an apt description of the place Mr. Burns and the software company Blockchains believe could become somewhere extraordinary. That place is a barren plot of land spanning 67,000 acres in Nevada's rural Story County. Mr. Burns bought the land for $170 million in 2018. On this site, he hopes to develop a smart city from the internet up. Internet,
good place to start.
Something you can't actually base a foundation off of.
I built my entire personality off of that.
Well, yeah, but never mind.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna roast you on that.
Epic doggo.
Rock. It would include all the trappings of a typical city, homes, schools, and businesses, but with one fundamental difference. Residents would use the city's services and cryptocurrency on digital applications built with database technology known as blockchain. Please fucking kill me before I have to live in this city. That's all I can say. Scroll down a little bit, John, please.
Well, I mean, we'll probably be forced to live in these cities because I imagine that they're just like, I don't know, like they've got to be like mining Bitcoin is what they're doing. Like maybe like we have to.
I'm telling you, the hamster wheels.
Yeah, we have to donate blood every fucking day to cool the fucking video cards.
Water is so precious.
Keep going down just a little bit. There we go. Unveiled last year, the plan. God damn it, John.
That is such a funny map.
Oh my gosh, you were so
last
needy.
year, the plan envisions a city of more than 36,000 residents, 15,000 homes, and 11 million square feet of commercial space. Blockchain estimates that eventually the city will generate 4.6 billion in output annually. For this to happen,
of what?
Says Nevada. This government would have powers to raise taxes, enforce the law, and administer public services such as schools, utilities, and transport.
You would expect that, like
a government.
Yeah. You'd expect that if you made a sufficient amount of money and your name was Mr. Burns, you would try to stay out of the limelight just so people wouldn't make fun of your name.
Everybody's seen The Simpsons. I've never watched an episode of The Simpsons, and I still get that reference.
What?
Yeah, I don't need to defend myself to you people.
Never?
I have never watched a full episode of The Simpsons.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Lots is wrong with me. I think it's boring. Sorry.
Fucking homeschool.
Well, so wait. So if you think it's boring, then you've watched it though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I
checkmate,
never
liberal.
watched a full episode.
Yeah, he always quits right before the credits end.
Nah.
Man, this sucks.
Like I said, I don't need to defend myself to you guys. I got the reference without seeing the fucking show, really. So
because our entire culture is based on The Simpsons.
Yeah, and
it's like Greek myth.
I've never seen a reason to actually watch it.
I'm just certain you're a serial killer now.
Yeah,
probably. Anyways, I really want to focus on this new model of local government.
I've never been allowed into Mike's basement, so.
I don't have a basement.
Yeah, that's what you keep saying, you fucking weirdo.
I live in an upstairs apartment.
Yeah.
What's downstairs, Mike?
A family.
People, I bet. Yeah,
nice
exactly.
People.
See, a family of nice people.
Yep.
Which
problem.
Are probably there on their own accord.
Taxidermy.
Is anyone really though living in an apartment of their own accord? Probably not.
No.
No.
Not.
They might have an accord.
I'm not the landlord. But this new model of local government, I think, is one of the most hilarious paragraphs I've ever read. Which the government would have the power to raise taxes, enforce the law, and administer public services.
The things that corporations love when the government does.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is all essentially what government is. So calling it a new model again, these mainstream media outlets give these fucking dumbass projects so much credibility. And calling this a new idea when it is literally exactly what we already have, but this is going to be run by something worse.
Yeah.
Which is a company.
Yeah.
There are some really cool things we could develop if we had the area and flexibility to do it. That's what this is about, Mr. Burns told the BBC. And then we have a map of the land that they own.
A beautiful, beautiful map.
Yeah. Were you going to say something?
Nothing funny.
Oh, okay. Well,
like usual.
Yeah. Once again, we have a bunch of nice white building renderings with greenery.
A lot of angles, cantilevers.
A lot of angles, a lot of cantilevers, a lot of architecture that doesn't exist and shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
They did the service of incorporating some of the Nevada like background into this. I guess is cool. But basically, this is just overlaid onto an original picture of the Nevada landscape. Yeah, you've got a guy on a what are those fucking things called?
Vespa, moped, Segway.
Segways are dead, right?
Oh, I hope so. Are totally dead. Yeah, those came and went, and nobody's seen them since.
Yeah, now this future city seems
they're gonna bring it back.
Yeah, we're
gonna bring it back.
We're gonna be forced to ride on segways.
Yeah, you're gonna have one strapped to your leg.
So this next place we're gonna look at came to my attention actually earlier today.
Why are there so many places?
There's so many places.
There shouldn't be that many places.
I don't think I've really captured like all of the places that are being planned.
No,
that will never happen. But these are the more prominent ones.
Yes, the one that will happen.
Yeah, if you could zoom in on this a little bit, and this is one that's actually going to happen, which is the most disheartening.
Oh yeah, because Disney's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they've already done this before. Just they won't let people live there. I've tried.
Right.
Actually, they do have their own. Never mind. I'm not going to get into it.
This was kind of the original idea of Epcot Center, I guess.
Right.
But this last article is new master plan communities will let Disney fans be part of Disney all the time.
God, it's all I want.
Just
fuck. That's all I want.
We have once again renderings of a place that isn't real.
What's the suicide rate gonna be in this community?
I'm gonna say, so I have admittedly dated a Disney girl for a relatively long period of time.
I hope
admittedly on and off.
You got out of it was worth
it. Retrospect, no.
Probably not. Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. But I even then, now two of them I've done it twice. Even then, I can't imagine either of them living in Epcot or one of these fucking Disney villages. And the idea, and they were real fucking into Disney. And imagining the type of person that would is genuinely unsettling. It's like Stepford Wives shit.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I don't think I've met one of those people. I've gotten close, but I don't think. Do they exist? They do, but like.
Yeah, they definitely exist. Remember earlier last year there was that article where the guy was like waxing poetic about how Disney World was supposed to be a land of magic and all these new
and how they were making it less racist.
Yeah,
was that the same one?
Less racist, and he's like, when I go to Disneyland, I expect a land of magic that doesn't have anything to do with current day politics.
Which, of course, Disney has never touched on current day politics.
Yeah, no.
In any way, shape, or form.
Well, that's the thing, right? you know, if you like something that's involved with Disney, that's cool, I guess. Lots of people like Star Wars, which is now a Disney franchise. Um, but you know, like living in the world of Disney is like a weird kind of deranged sort of thing where it's like, yeah, it would be neat if we lived in the nice land of magic and like the good guys winning sort of shit, but we live in the real world where Walt Disney loved Nazis, so we have to like maybe I don't know, think about that a little bit.
But even that, like, so I personally think it would be really fun to spend the night in the like Indiana Jones ride. That would be fun and cool. But after longer than 24 and a half hours, I would have to kill myself.
Yeah.
I would have to step beneath the rolling rock and die.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm sure that like, this is just going to end up being like some like fucking cursed fucking hellscape.
Yeah, I don't want to live in like Black Metal Town or I don't know, what else do I like? Meme World? Like, no, Meme Jesus World. Christ.
Welcome to Meme World.
Like, is there anything that you like enough? Like, I wouldn't want to live in Wagyu Beef Town.
Yeah.
There is nothing that I like enough.
After a while.
Yeah. But there's nothing that I like enough or that anyone should ever like enough that you'd want to live in a town themed off of that thing.
For sure. So
Sailor Jerry's Rum Town. No.
The article asks, have you ever visited a Disney theme park resort with its perfectly manicured and clean scrubbed grounds, whimsical yet reassuring architecture, chirpy employees, and general sense of cheery optimism, and thought how great it would be if you could take up permanent residence there? That's the sort of idea behind the Mouse House's latest venture, Disney branded master planned home communities. Today, the company announced Story Living by Disney, which will be part of the same division that oversees its theme parks, Disney Cruise Line, and other experiences. The first community, which will be known as Cotino, and include about 1,900 housing units, will be in the Palm Springs city of Rancho Mirage, California.
Oh no! By the way, that is 1,900 households led by people who got diddled when they were 4, and then like
never got past it.
Yeah, the last Disney prince that they saw became like the model for the rest of their lives.
John, scroll down so I can read the next couple paragraphs.
Oops.
There is an incredible demand for all things Disney. Our fans continue to look for new ways to engage with us, to keep Disney as part of their lives, says Josh D'Amaro, chairman of Disney Parks, Experiences, and Products. At the branded communities, he adds, you can be a part of Disney all the time. As for the Story Living name, the communities will capitalize on the company's sense of storytelling and placemaking. Instead of telling Mickey Mouse tales, however, they will focus on the culture, history, experience, food, and other attributes of the places in which they will be built.
The culture of a town that didn't exist.
Yeah, Rancho Mirage and Palm Springs. We'll get into that in a second.
Best culture. I love. Great places.
Scroll down to this this picture. So you have here a community built around a nice oasis lake sort of thing. There's beaches all around this lake for people, I guess, to hang out on. Plans call for a centerpiece lagoon with a beach that will be accessible to members of the community's private club. Every single element of these communities will be steeped in a story, D'Amaro says. The residents, he says, will be active participants in the stories. Scroll down a little bit more, John. Prices, financing, and other details have not been announced, but the development will include a variety of properties such as condominiums, single-family homes, and estates. Rental units are not anticipated to be part of the mix. families with young children and people of all ages will be able to purchase properties. Some of Cotino's neighborhoods, however, will be designated for residents 55 and older, a market in which Disney seems especially interested.
God, imagine dying in one of these places.
Yeah, imagine dying in the fucking Mickey Mouse town.
In the Mickey Mouse old folks home that your kids dropped you off in.
John, in the Discord, there should be one last link, which is a maps link to the area of Rancho Mirage.
Oh yeah. It's especially interesting that they won't allow rentals, because how many of these places are going to become like underground Airbnbs immediately?
All of them.
Yeah, like there's going to be one weird Karen that really cares a lot about it, and everything else is going to be put up for like rentals of $3,000 a night.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it's going to work.
So John, maybe zoom out just a little bit. You may have noticed that Cotino was supposedly going to be built around a like an oasis,
Indian burial ground.
Yeah, I mean it's all going to be built over Indian burial ground.
No, it's in America. Yeah.
But also it was supposed to have this like central kind of like lake feature in it, right? Could one of you maybe give me a description of the Palm Springs area?
Old people. Go on, sir.
It's so I don't think it's technically the part of the hottest desert area of the Americas, but it's next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There is no water. It's just it's just desert, and in between the cities in this area are just like dead ghost towns.
For sure.
Yeah. They do have a really cute, fun little mountainy place that you could take a little rail to, a little thing,
Yeah, I've heard about that.
I did it once. It was fine.
I go up to
unnotable.
this area for work a lot.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, it sucks. And the people there suck too. They're the kind of people that would live in a place called Cotino by Disneyland.
Palm Springs is the place where the most boring people who still like to party in their 30s go for like a weekend.
And it's a retirement home for actors, isn't it?
Like, also, yeah. Historically, I don't know that it is now.
It's just one big nursing home.
Yeah. I was in a group chat the other day, which Dorian is also a part of. And I was bitching about having to be up in this area, and I described the residents of this area as two kinds of people: crazy desert people, and then boat people who don't have boat money. So they have to live in the desert and not have boats. You'll look to the southeast there. This is the only body of water that is natural to the area, and it's called the Salton Sea.
Yes,
and it's called the Salton
our
Sea
favorite
because
failed
it's salt
place.
water.
Yeah,
and it's basically like a landlocked area of the ocean that never quite evaporated once like all the new land formations happened. The water there sucks. You can't actually like do anything with it, and it's also like probably, I don't know, 50 miles away from where they're planning on building this resort. So,
and hell is on its coast.
Yeah, it sucks.
Like straight up failed city sitting on its coastline.
Yeah. Everything around it has never like prospered.
Yeah, well, it has for very brief periods of time. Until they don't.
That's not what prospering means. I consider prospering to be in the realm of like, I don't know, maybe 30 years.
Oh, okay.
Man,
go ahead.
So bad neighborhoods don't make me like super nervous, like any more nervous than like, like anybody should be in a bad neighborhood. But those desolate fucking abandoned fucking towns and cities, like even if I had like 2 more hours before I would hit a gas station, I never stopped to like pee. take a piss on the side of the road in any of those.
Yeah, and
I refuse to stop in this desert.
And that's so smart because every gas station around there is operated by a man who, if you speak to him, he will tell you some kind of foreshadowing knowledge about the horror movie that you're in, and then as soon as you get back to the car, you'll be murdered by the next hitchhiker.
It's either that, or you'll walk in on somebody who's already interacting with the customer, and the customer is saying something like, "What's the most you ever lost in a bet?" And he's got this weird, like, I don't know, air tank next to him.
Call the flip.
Yeah, call it. So notably, no natural bodies of water in the Palm Springs area that would like facilitate this lagoon that they're planning on building. So it's going to be a man-made lagoon in the middle of something that and you know, we'll go ahead and cast stones at all of Palm Desert and Rancho Mirage and Indio area.
They're affronts to God.
They are affronts to God. They're taking precious water resources and using them on landscaping that is not native to the area, to create beautiful green lawns in a region that doesn't, like, you look all around it, and the only areas that are green around it are on the other sides of mountains away from this area.
I don't think that anything is native to this area, though.
No, I mean,
scorpions.
Joshua trees are kind of they
really cute bunny mice.
Weren't Joshua trees brought to the
I said
area?
They work in this area. I didn't say they were native.
Oh, yeah. No, the only thing that's like native to this area are like the fucking like worst fucking tortoise in the world and like the meanest snake in the world.
Bleached cow skulls that speak to you when you're on peyote.
That's true.
It's my favorite species.
But yeah, as Dorian noted before we looked at this article, this is actually going to be the only place that's really built, and really says a lot about society, I guess.
Really makes you think.
I don't know what else to say about it except for Jesus, it's fucking depressing. And
good night, guys.
I mean, like you know, the super curated Disneyland and Disney World experiences have a lot of like background work going on where people are like
Disneyland has an underground city to maintain it.
Yeah, it's
kind of
no, I mean, yeah, it's all behind every facade and like underground at some points. There's all this stuff going on in the background that you never have to see because Disney doesn't want you to see the ugly parts of how a pristine location is run. And I can only imagine that a 1900 housing unit fucking development is like, because they're going to have staff there, right? That's something that they say in the article. They're going to have staff there.
We like to call them help.
Yeah, and these people are going to have to live in like literal mole holes around like
they'll have to live in the Salton Sea.
Well, the Salton Sea is too far away is the point I was going to make. It's too far away, and it's also not good water.
No. There's going to be a hyperloop.
I guess.
Yeah. All of these places are going to have hyperloops. You know that.
Yeah.
So basically this is going to suck for everyone but a couple of people, and I hope the town burns down, and that's not a threat. So if the town does burn down, it wasn't me.
And the couple people that'll be good for are me and maybe you, because it's going to be really, really funny.
Yeah, it's going to be incredibly funny.
Yeah, John doesn't have the same cruelty in his heart.
No, I think
John's
John
a good
does have the
person.
same cruelty.
No. I refuse to believe that John is anything but a beautiful angel that visits me in my dreams.
This seems like you're fetishizing John a little bit,
Yeah. Well, I need it. I need this.
John
I need this.
I am a perfect being, so
yeah. He does have perfect beans.
John's too simple and pure to understand the ways of the world like we do. That's terrible. That's the most racist thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
How's the Native American saying that? This is terrible.
Yeah, a Native American just savage nobled you, John. How do you feel?
Savage noble.
Savage noble. I feel nobly savaged, savagely nobled. Yeah.
We need more like post nouns that we make post positive so we can turn them into verbs. That is such a weird move.
Nobly savage, dog.
No. It needs to be post positive. That's the most beautiful part about it. So it needs to be, you were savagely nobled. It's like court marshaling someone, you know? Yeah.
Courts marshaling someone.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Well, that's all I had for us tonight. If any of this seemed a little disjointed, I put this together loaded up on NyQuil. So, pat on the back if any of it made sense.
Honestly, this one worked better than most of them. At least this one had a fucking theme.
All of them have themes. Fuck you, buddy. The last one had a pretty solid. You know what?
At least this one.
What
I would never bait anyone.
Of the last one.
What was the theme of the last one?
Yeah, what the fuck was the theme of the last one, Mike?
The last one was about
that's what
green...
what I thought.
Nobody remembers.
Yeah.
Being gaslit by my fucking co-host.
My boss the other day told me that
savagely nobled right now. Go ahead.
that they think I'm too nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I'm learning from that.
Oh shit. John, real quick. No, unrelated to your thing. Sorry.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Could you zoom in on the Sheephole Valley Wilderness?
The sheep. Oh.
That.
Oh wow.
Oh man, that rules.
Yeah. All right.
I can almost see the sheephole.
We're gonna be ending the podcast now.
Fucking losers.
All of our listeners and viewers, the Sheephole Valley Wilderness, if you know what I mean. Plugs, Dorian.
Yeah.
The workshop.
Yeah. So we will be taking a brief break from the workshop for much of March so that I can restart my new life in hell. No, in the in a snowy paradise. But when we come back in April, we have an exciting thing coming up. I think I've mentioned this on the last one to some degree, but we are doing an Eros Thanatos thing. So kind of love and death. So we will have not only an erotica workshop that we are starting, which will happen on the first week of every month, which will be hosted by someone far more appropriate than me. I don't think you want me to be that person. And then the other 3 weeks, we will be talking about fascism. So check us out.
Like or don't like?
We're gonna find out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Tune in for more, I guess.
Tune in for more. We're gonna ruin your boner and then give it back to you and make you real confused about it. But yeah, so patreon.com/Truncata, TRUNCITA. Everything is $5 now. Pretty affordable. And it all goes to charity or towards our printing costs. I think that's all I have. I feel like there's something else, but there isn't.
The only other thing you have is that we're both working on that Operations writing.
Oh, we're still working on that.
Yeah.
The only reason we bring that up is so that they won't ask us what the fuck is wrong with us.
Which is lots.
Yeah.
Promise.
Why haven't you sent us anything yet? Because we're still working on it.
I actually do have several pages.
Yeah. No, we've both done
one.
I have that wasn't all of them. I have a lot of note cards with notes.
That's all you need sometimes.
Bunch of stuff. I have outlines.
It'll come together.
I'm very proud of myself. This is how it goes.
Eric, we love you.
Take your medicine.
Do you have anything to plug?
Take my.
No.
Come on, man. As for my own plugs, like I say time and time again, the Benzo Rehab Dungeon is and always will be a free broadcast. We will never do anything paywall related. If an ad ever pops up in one of my videos, let me know so that I can, I don't know, say the appropriate slurs and or and or curse words in order to make sure ads never appear on our videos.
We could just do that now if you want to start. You say one, I'll say one.
we only need to do it when it's necessary.
Gold.
But no, this will always be a free broadcast. However, if you would like to help support this, please go to patreon.com/BenzoRehabDungeon. There is no minimum or maximum that I am asking you to give. It's just purely donation based. With that being said, as always, we love you. Please take your medicine.
Please take mine too.
Make sure to share with your friends.
Cool. And I'm going to give it a second or two because normally when we end it right away...
Fuck these people. I'm sick of them.
Yeah, people don't even know
awful.
that I say things.
What's wrong with their chat?